Hey there, future welders, let's talk about SMAW. It's got a fancy name, Shielded Metal Arc Welding. But really, it's just using an electrode to melt metal together. It's like using a super-powered glue gun for metal. It's been around forever, and it's not going anywhere. Why? Because it's tough, reliable, and you can use it almost anywhere. From fixing bridges to building skyscrapers, SMAW gets the job done. SMAW is like the duct tape of the welding world. You can use it on all sorts of metals, thick or thin. It's the go-to process for repairs, construction, you name it. And the best part? It's not rocket science. With a little practice, you'll be laying down beads like a pro in no time. So, if you're ready to learn a skill that's in high demand and will last you a lifetime, stick around. We're about to dive into the world of SMAW. Alright, you're fired up about SMAW. Now let's talk tools. First things first, you need a welding machine. This is the heart of the operation. It provides the juice, the electricity to melt that metal. Don't get too fancy starting out. Just a basic SMAW machine will do the trick. Next up, electrodes. Think of these as your welding pencils. They melt to create the weld, joining those metal pieces together. They come in different sizes and types for different metals and thicknesses. You'll also need a few safety essentials. A welding helmet with a good shade lens to protect your eyes from those bright sparks, thick leather gloves to keep your hands safe from the heat, and a welding jacket to protect your clothes. Safety first, always. Don't forget about clamps to hold your work in place, a chipping hammer to clean up those welds, and a wire brush to remove any slag. With this gear in hand, you're well on your way to becoming a welding wizard. Now for the fun part, striking an arc and laying down some beads. First, make sure you're geared up. Helmet on, gloves on, and safety first. Clamp your work pieces securely. Now grab your electrode holder. Touch the electrode tip to the metal like you're striking a match. This creates the arc, the electric current that melts the metal. Keep that arc a consistent distance from the metal, about the thickness of a nickel. Move the electrode steadily along the joint like you're drawing a straight line. This creates the weld bead. Too fast and your weld will be weak. Too slow and you'll burn through the metal. It takes practice, but that's what makes it fun. Remember, welding is like any skill, practice makes perfect, so grab some scrap metal and get to work. Welding, like anything worth doing, takes practice. But here are a few tips to help you along the way. First, listen to the sound of your arc. It should sound nice and steady, like bacon sizzling in a pan. If it's popping or sputtering, something's not right. Second, watch your angle. The electrode angle affects the shape and penetration of your weld. Experiment to find what works best. Third, don't be afraid to ask for help. Find a mentor, take a class, or watch some online tutorials. There's a wealth of knowledge out there. And finally, be patient. Welding is a skill that takes time and dedication to master. But trust me, the feeling of accomplishment when you lay down a perfect bead is worth all the effort. So keep practicing, stay safe, and remember, even the best welders started right where you are now.